Level 1. The Street Kid. You're a 16-year-old standing on a corner watching the real players. You see the chains, the cars, the respect. You want that life. You start hanging around. You carry bags, you fetch food from the corner store, you hold someone's phone while they handle business. The older guys barely look at you. To them, you're free labor. You are a test. They're watching to see if you can follow orders and keep your mouth shut. You're hungry, tired, and invisible. But you don't complain. You watch, you learn. You're waiting for your chance to prove you're worth something. Level 2. The Lookout. You passed the test. Now you have a real job. Your new boss hands you a burner phone and points to a street corner. Your job is simple. Watch. You stand there for 24-hour shifts. You watch for cop cars, rival gangs, anything that can disrupt the operation. If you see something suspicious, you send out a text. One word. Blue means police. Red means rivals. Your eyes never close. You don't get bathroom breaks, and you don't get to sit down. You are a human alarm system, cheap and disposable. If the cops roll up, you're the one getting arrested while everyone else scatters. You make barely $100 a week, but you're proving you're reliable. Do this for long enough, and they'll give you a chance to actually touch the product. Level 3. The Corner Boy. You're done just watching. Now you're selling. You stand on your assigned block with product in your pocket. Cars pull up, you walk to the window, you make the exchange. Cash in, product out. You do this about 100 times a day. You're making real money for the first time. Maybe 200 or 300 a week. You buy new shoes, you buy a chain, you feel important. But here's the catch. You are the most visible target in the entire operation. The cops know your face, the rivals know your corner. You're out in the open while the bosses stay hidden. If a detective wants an easy arrest, they grab you. If a rival crew wants to send a message, they shoot you. You're earning, but you're also bait. You survive this level by being fast, being smart, and never keeping product on you longer than you have to. Level 4. The Muscle. You've proven you're not scared. You stood your ground when rivals rolled through, you didn't run when shots were fired, and you didn't snitch when the cops pulled up. The bosses notice. Now they hand you a weapon and give you a new job. You collect debt. Some guy owes $2,000 and he's been dodging calls for 2 weeks. You show up to his apartment to pay him a visit. You break his door and let him see the gun in your waistband. You give him 24 hours to pay up. You also handle disrespect. If someone's talking to the cops, you pay them a visit. If a store owner refuses to pay protection, you make sure to show him why the protections are necessary. You are the fear mechanism that keeps the operation running. You're respected now, but you're also doing the dirty work that gets people killed or locked up for life. One mistake here, and you're doing 20 years for aggravated assault. But if you're smart, if you're brutal just when you need to be, you might get a crew of your own. Level 5. The Gang Leader. You run your own corner crew now. You have 10 guys working under you. Some are lookouts, some are corner boys, some are disposable muscle. You are their leader. Every night they bring you cash. You count it, keep your cut, and you pass the rest up to the territory boss. Your job is to keep the money flowing and keep your crew in line. If one of your guys gets arrested, you send a lawyer. If one of your guys gets jumped by rivals, you organize payback. You're also the judge. When 2 of your guys have a beef over money or a girl, they come to you. You also have a quota now. You have to deliver a fat envelope to the boss every week. If the cops shut down your corner, you have to find a new spot by Monday. If your crew stops earning, you get replaced. And in this world, replaced means executed. Level 6. The Enforcer Chief. You've proven you have a stomach for violence and a mind for tactics. Now, you command the entire enforcement wing. When the territory boss has a problem that can't be solved with words, he calls you directly. Maybe a rival leader disrespected the organization. Maybe a crew member stole $50,000. Maybe a witness is scheduled to testify next week. You get given a name, and your job is to make that name disappear permanently. You don't kick in doors anymore. You plan the operation, assign the targets, and map out the getaway routes. You have a team of 5 or 6 guys who will do anything you say. You also make sure no evidence is left behind. You know which junkyards will crush a car with no questions. You know which construction sites are pouring concrete on Tuesday morning. You are the most feared person in the organization. Even your own people are scared of you. You are essential, but you are also lonely. The gang needs you, but they don't want to be your friend.